Barney, why are you down there? Are you scared? Don't be scared. Okay, so let's keep going with the notes. 7.3, we're doing this next example. On the video, I think there was only one example, so I went ahead and put two more. So what I'm about to show you is not on the videos, but I think it'll help you. Okay, it says the chemical element Einsteinium 253 naturally loses, it's probably important, its mass over time. The relationship between the elapsed time t in weeks, since a sample of Einsteinium was measured and its mass m of t in grams, is modeled by the function blah, blah. Complete the following sentence about the weekly blah, blah, blah. Round your answer to 2 decimal places. Every week, that's like every 1 week, because it didn't say, heck, it didn't say 7, so it might as well be 1. So if it doesn't say a number there, it means 1. Every 1 week, the mass of the sample is multiplied by a factor. Factor! B. That's our B. So we're looking for our B. So let's see here. Oh, gosh. Oh, right. Okay, so we want the factor every 1 week. So I want to know the factor of what is for every 1 week. Now that 1 week is super important because that tells us what kind of equation we want. So right now we have this m of t equals 0.97 to the 7t plus 5, but we want the factor every 1 week. So we're going to go back to those 7.3 notes and look for every 1 week or 1 day. It's not this number of days because that means like 7 days. It's not this because that means a fraction, 1 over a number, burp. It must be this after 1 day, or for us it's weeks. So we want the factor B. We want the B. So we want something that looks like still m of t equals something times something, and instead of to the x, we want it to the t. Come on, zoom. Okay, so somehow we have to make this equation have just a naked t in the air. So this is what, kind of like what we did on the last problem. First, we're going to separate this addition. And remember, addition goes to multiplication. Like if you have 2/3 to the x plus 2, we have 2/3 to the x times 2/3 to the 2. So for us, we have this plus sign, and we're going to change it to multiplication. So we're still going to have that 0.97 to the 7t times 0.97 to the 5. Where the heck did we get this times? Well, because plus goes to multiply. Plus goes to multiply. Okay, good. But our t still isn't naked. So somehow I want to separate this 7t. Well, that 7 is multiplying. That 7 is multiplying. So let's see how we can change up a multiply. Let's see. A times b, or 2/3 to the 4x, is the same thing as x to the a to the b, or 2/3 to the 4 to the x. You just like put some parentheses in there. So this is the same thing as 0.97 to the 7th, all to the naked t. Oh yeah, naked t. Look at that. That's what we wanted. We wanted that naked t. Okay, so once I figure out what the heck this is, that's my factor. Oh yeah. So let's put this in our calculator. And if you're going to put it in the Khan Academy, you do 0.97, then that x to the y button, and then 7, and then equals. And that should give you our, what is my problem? Why am I so slow? Oh, it should give you 0.80798. I just kind of wrote all of it. Okay. So now let me rewrite this. This is like saying, I'm going to put this 0.80798, I'm going to put it all here. Instead of that 0.97 to the 7, I'm going to put this pink thing that I got. So parentheses 0.80798 to the naked t. Oh, yeah. And then remember on the last problem, I took this sucker with the number exponent and I put it in the front because it does not have that naked t exponent. So I'm going to put this sucker in the front. Okay, good. And then now this is equal to m of t. So let's see. I can answer my question. It said after 1 week, the mass of the sample is multiplied by a factor of, well, here's my factor. And I know it's every 1 week because I have a naked t. And remember in 7.4, in 7.3, if I have a naked letter in the air, it means after 1 week or 1 day. So I'm going to put this decimal in this little box, only it says round to 2 decimal places. So let's see here. I need it to stop right after that 0. So the 7 is bigger than 4, so it makes that 8 go up to a 1. So 0.81. Hey, that's what I put in my box. If it would have said something about what is the loss, then I would have taken balls. Oh gosh. If it would have said loss, I would have taken 1 and subtracted that decimal and gotten like 0.19 and then turned it into a percent. So when it says factor, you just use the parentheses, the number in the parentheses. When it says gain or loss, you have to do that add or subtract 1 thing that we did on the last example.